rocking with the Patio PolitiCz.
What's the deal? What it do? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever in the world you may be, because you may be somewhere on the East Coast. You could be down south, up north, in between the scene in the Midwest, or right here with your family on the West Coast, or in the whole other country. You could be watching, listening, whatever it is that you're doing. We appreciate you being right here on the patio.
What up, Brazil?
Gotta get there.
Shout out to Liliana and them, man. What up, Brazil?
The family is here. The family is here, fellas.
Marcos, Mateus, where y'all at?
Man, whoever feeling it, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
Man, J5TH, man. Y'all know what it is. Rider for life. We home, baby.
Kendon, Rider for life. Yay.
Tyre Mills. No, I'm Trouble T.
Shit.
I'm Trouble T. We're going to see Trouble T in a little bit.
Still
Jazz got him started, man.
Oh, man. Well, I'm feeling real royal and I'm feeling real reckless. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm already riding. You know what I'm saying? That's 3 yards. I'm pretty sure I'll figure out some more. But King Mac Millie, you already know how it goes.
Yeah.
We got a show. We got a show.
What we talking about, man?
I'm excited to talk about
what
these
shit
things.
We talking today, man?
On the little portion of social media time that I give myself, I come across a lot of things very quickly. And one thing that I came across was I did not know who this woman was, but T so gracefully informed me who she was.
Yes.
Didn't even know her name, but Samantha Lee.
Shout out to her, man.
Had a post on Instagram of which she said that there's 5 ways that women lose a good man, and she gave some type of advice on how to avoid it.
Yeah, some type.
Not really sure if I really caught the how to avoid it part, but the 5 ways on how to lose a good man, I definitely did catch on to, because I've been lost in those ways.
Yeah.
I know y'all got a chance to check it out, but we're gonna check it out. You want to check it out right now before we hit the theme, or
let's just hear a little bit before
just
fair use. This is for educational purposes.
Fair use.
Yes.
5 ways women lose a good man and how you can avoid it. Let's get into it, ladies. Number 1, taking them for granted. A man been so good to you for so long, you no longer see the value in him and what he does for you. Number 2, not communicating well or effectively. Like expecting a man to read your mind and getting mad when he can. Number 3, being dismissive about how your behavior makes him feel. Or becoming overly defensive when you're being held accountable for your actions. Yeah. Rumor has it that women struggle with accountability.
Damn.
Number 4, being self-consumed and unwilling to compromise. Being so hyper-focused on your laundry list of needs, desires, wants, that you neglect his needs in the process. Remember, a relationship is not just about you or one person getting their needs met. And number 5, allowing your unaddressed trauma, your insecurity, make it hard for that man to enjoy his life and pursue his purpose.
Hallelujah.
Insufferable.
Message.
Been through every last one.
Hey, yes.
Minus one.
Yes, lady. She's light skinned.
she got that good head too.
Light skinned bitch. Yeah, she's light skinned.
Got that good head too.
She probably left off how to avoid it because she put the COVID mask over the.
Oh man, that part. Man, come on down, man.
That was funny, man.
Now that we done planted the seed,
shout out to Tyrese, man. Watch.
Let that fester and formulate in your minds, and go ahead and join us back for this conversation. But we're gonna go ahead and get to the theme like this.
Yeah. We hope you stay a while, 'cause it's right for life. Trying to be part of your life. We got whatever you like. Come on and just give us a try, yeah. 'Cause it's right for life. Trying to be part of your life. We got whatever you like, yeah. Come on and just give us a try, yeah. I said it's right for life. Come in with the shows that you like. We trying to be the best on the mic. DJ playing cuts that you like, yeah. It could be the start of your day, or maybe just the end of your night. But if you're rocking with us, Patio PolitiCz is gonna do you right. Oh, 'cause it's right for life. Trying to be part of your life, yeah. We got whatever you like. Come on and just give us a try, yeah. 'Cause it's right for life. Trying to be part of your life. We got whatever you like. Come on and just give us a try, yeah. We hope you stay a while.
We hope you stay a while. We really do. Ladies, we really hope you stay a while.
Please.
Because we are going to be confirming and talking about these 5 ways that y'all be losing men. If it's true, if it ain't true.
Yes.
If we've ever been through it, and things like that, and then resolutions, because she didn't really give too many. about how not to. But as a man, I believe we can.
Yeah.
So y'all done heard that. Was there and there were particular items out of the 5 that we all gravitated towards. Which
Yes,
one
it was.
triggered y'all the most? I feel like it was a time between like the 3rd one and the 5th one.
I was about to say the 3rd one. I was about to say the 3rd one.
The 5th one for me.
Yeah.
Damn, what was the 5th one?
It was
She was gassing. I know she was. I think the 4th one was
The 5th one is about dealing with her trauma.
The 5th one was about
trauma.
Dealing with the trauma.
But I thought the 5th one had to do with like distracting us from our purpose.
Yes, letting your insecurities getting in the way of a man's purpose.
Yeah.
Your trauma and insecurities.
Sheesh. Yeah, it had to be the accountability. I think accountability one was 3. If I'm not.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah.
Taking accountability.
Yeah. That's. Man, they'll go to hell before they accept accountability. Like for real.
I'll put it all on us.
Yeah, like it's our fault.
Man.
It's our fault. Even their trauma, they're projected onto us too.
You made me act this way.
Now let me ask y'all. I'm gonna throw a monkey wrench in it before we dive into those. Do y'all think she's a hypocrite based on her situation to even put out a video like that to encourage women?
Since I learned, yeah.
Yes.
Come on, 5. Of course. It's clickbait,
I didn't know who she was at first.
It's
so I'm like,
clickbait.
She could be speaking. She could be speaking from experience.
I was gonna say that.
So I'm gonna say, some people they probably
Because this is after the fact.
A lot of them are.
This is after the fact now, T.
So you think she really attempting to spew advice, T, or is it just a viral moment?
It's a viral moment. It's a viral
Clout
freaking
chasing?
channel.
Clout chasing.
Yeah, clout chasing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair.
I mean, she's getting
true.
a lot of clout then.
It's true what she said though.
There are truths in parts of clout chasing.
So let me ask you, that song by Tank, Maybe I Deserve.
Maybe
Is that
I Deserve.
Is that a clout chasing song? It's a clout chase. Man, come on.
I mean, but what did Tank do to deserve that make him want to
Shit,
question
it's
that?
a whole
maybe I
laundry
do?
list of shit. It got to be cheating. That's only to give a laundry list of the shit we deserve. Like,
But to still be on a maybe, nigga, you deserve it. Come on.
yeah. But he knew just that maybe was gonna get the women and be like, oh my God, he's accountable. Man, now I can go fuck 10 of his homies and get pregnant by one. You get what I'm saying? That's how. No, it's like, come on, no.
Okay, so I took the time to write them down real quick. So number 1 was taking men for granted.
Yes.
Yeah.
2
Damn.
was not communicating well and effectively. 3 was taking accountability.
Damn.
4 was being dismissive about your behaviors.
Yep.
3,
3, 4, 5.
And then 5 was your trauma causing problems, basically.
every last man.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
Now-
They all show up. I'm sure they showed up for everybody in some type of way.
Yeah, so as a collective, can we say that we've experienced all 5 then?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I can,
Yes.
for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe not all the same person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, I'm saying that about 4 because
I
I'm like,
remember some
man.
stories.
Yeah, I'm saying about 4 about the
see,
dismissive part. I'm a follow that.
About her behaviors towards you that makes you like on some Thomas shit. Like,
Oh, I'm thinking about dismissive. Like if we having a discussion, she like on that.
I mean,
like, I ain't had too many of those. I had a few,
but just period. Just
got ugly.
Dismissive over her actions and her behaviors that may cause you to be a different version of yourself.
Oh,
What did
yeah.
I say again? Dismissive of what?
Or
Being
quick to call
dismissive
us out.
about her
Yeah,
behavior.
Call us
Oh,
out.
yeah,
but then
yeah,
when
yeah,
it's
yeah.
when it's their turn, they keep it on the low. Like,
Yeah.
type.
That really goes hand in hand with number 3 because being dismissive of your behavior is something that people do when they find justification in what
they
done.
did.
You know.
Yeah.
So as long as I can
put
say
that message on T,
Yeah,
man. Message. Now you talking
He's
shit,
trouble.
man. Oh, trouble. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, you want me to talk more shit, man? Okay. I mean,
All right, so with that, all right, let's get into these 5 real quick. You know what I'm saying? Taking men for granted.
Yes.
I've been taken for granted. I even wrote a song about it. I've never put it out, but it's called Granted. She took me for granted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been there to where, they just don't see or appreciate the value in you. And they move how they move, and your heart ends up getting broken and things of that nature. Have you ever been taken for granted, T?
oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I think the number one way is that people don't know how to look at intrinsic values in someone. Mm-hmm. And look at things that's hard to find other places and things that might not manifest on the scale of what society is telling you is big, but it's genuinely hard to find in another person. Like certain
I'm
kind
not
of.
laughing at you. I'm laughing at this idea.
I was gonna say like certain kind of. For instance, like in the day and age we live in, you know, people will be talking about they got options, but do you got options that will sacrifice for you?
Man, come on.
What are your options? He's
Message!
today.
You on fire, T. We'll see. If this is the first segment.
Is he gonna stay? Is it gonna
I'm gonna
stay
see
on fire?
I'm gonna see if you get cold.
He
after
is
a
on
while.
fire. He NBA jamming right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if he gonna stay this way.
What about you, K?
Yes. Little quick overview. Giving my all. Younger days, giving my all. Know that I'm giving my all. Damn near keeping the boat afloat. And getting into a heated argument just to get back that your all is not enough. Those same exact words. Your all is not enough.
Oof. My heart.
Damn, my heart.
5.
Yeah, hell fucking yeah. It's too many stories, man. But yes, most definitely.
Yeah.
Giving 146% in every relationship. If it ain't reciprocated, yeah, taken for granted.
Now, has this one alone caused you to leave any type of situation or relationship?
Yeah.
Yes.
But taken for granted?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm stupid, so I'll be staying.
Ah, shit. So it take more than this. That's why she had 5, right? Because
Yes.
it take more than just this one.
Yeah,
I was giving excuses.
Yeah,
why
see?
she was acting the way she was acting.
yeah. I think giving the benefit of the doubt and
That-
seeing the potential in her more than she seeing herself.
Yeah.
But wait, even
Second.
after even when you leave later on, you still leaving for that same reason, all right? Because I could say the same thing, but that's ultimately
It'd be boiling point like nah.
Once
had
it's
enough,
time
man.
to
Yeah, I
leave,
had enough, yeah.
it's like a collection of things at that point.
still for that reason though.
Yeah.
It's
So then it would be a yeah.
But one or two times of them taken for granted, you start finding excuses and looking at, okay, maybe she need time, maybe she's just not where I'm.
I would
where
say
I'm at.
we've all. I
Or
would say
she's
we've
not
right now.
used to a man like this.
Yeah, because they use that excuse to say that too, like, well, I'm not used to nobody like this and all that. I attract a lot of women with daddy issues, so they have. I don't want to say control, but if you're trying to stir them in the right in a direction outside of what they're accustomed to or their
They got
environment.
respect problems.
Combative.
Yeah, exactly. It's like taking a wolf and trying to domesticate it inside of a house. Yeah, a raccoon.
A house
A
full of
raccoon.
No, I'll drop that
A
motherfucker
raccoon.
And a house full of
off
trash.
with the other wolf pack and let him go out there. Nope.
Nah, it's like it ain't a house full of trash, but they keep digging in the fucking trash to get food. When you're like, look,
There's a whole
it's a
refrigerator
whole
right
refrigerator right there.
I'm a
What you do?
fucking raccoon.
Yeah.
I dig in the trash.
Yeah.
You know what I
there.
learned
So
with
then
that?
we take those out
Sometimes
in
you
the
put
wild
clothes
and
on a
leave them out
raccoon, you
there.
think it's a pet now, man. So,
I was talking to a wise man about a similar scenario. He was like,
Yeah.
man, nah, you stop doing some change. He was like, cause at first it was like, at first it was good, but what made her start getting like that? And then he just told me something changed. Like basically, we maybe stopped doing something that they needed,
Yeah.
or at the time to where they felt easy to give us that energy back.
I've gotten
I
that
got
too.
that, yeah.
Because in a scenario, I used to just be like, she'd be like, "Oh, I'll see you later, babe," and I'd be like, "I miss you already," and she ain't even out the door. You feel me? I miss you already.
Penetrating it with love. Huh?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it got to a point to where I was taking so much on the chin, I stopped saying it. Not because I didn't miss her, because I always missed her. Like
ain't earned this.
If I'm not next to you, I miss you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But at that time, it's just like, I miss you, but I ain't giving that to you. You're not putting it in my spirit for me to say it to you.
I second what Kay said too, because I was in a relationship like that where I put down a cape of being Superman to be Clark Kent, and that's when the whole relationship
Start
changed.
switching.
Yeah, and then I asked the wise woman. She told me you stop becoming what she fell in love with. I'm like, how? I'm raising her 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even mine. I'm stepdaddy and like a motherfucker. Damn,
Like a
Taking a
mother.
lot out of it.
yeah.
That's politics.
I'm sacrificing my dreams and goals to be family man, and I'm like, damn, that's who she don't want to be with. Like,
Damn,
she want to be with
Tomas.
the she want to be
with the ain't shit nigga.
She want to be she want to be with the player, the dog. Like, damn,
Put another nigga through this.
yeah,
You want me to get back to that? Oh.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
That's not where I'm at anymore in life.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes,
Not communicating well and effectively. I feel like Miss Lee left out some portions on that, because even with the communication, there has to be an understanding and be able to, yes, understand, but be able to just take it in and decipher what's being said to you. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just arguing back and forth and not really getting the message across, but not communicating well or effectively. That caused some issues and some problems.
Like constantly defending yourself instead of making it about the problem.
Yeah,
Like it turns into that.
yeah. Because what
I
I used
said this because of that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I do. I'm not gonna say
That's
that I
that
used to
ping
do
pong
it
shit though.
because I still do
Still
it.
no accountability.
Yep.
My thing is to get to the accountability. Okay, we have this massive problem over here.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do, because I know that I don't show up starting problems, let's go to the root. Why did I do this? Because you did that, because I did this, because you did that, because I did this, because you did this.
They don't want to go to the root because that involves
you
a
didn't
conversation.
do this, we wouldn't get over here.
They don't
we
want
gotta-
that conversation.
When we have conversation like that, you got to damn near do this. Here you go. Here go the mic.
Yeah.
You got the mic right now. When I get the mic, don't cut me off.
Yeah, you right, man.
Oh yeah, no.
That's it. Now they
That's not gonna
fumbling.
happen. That's not gonna happen,
Yeah.
bro.
Because
That's
you'll
not
get
gonna
that.
happen.
Because you'll get.
They gonna do this, K. I don't want to talk. I don't want to say it. I don't want to perform.
Yeah, you'll get to explaining yourself, and you'll lose your point. because
Yep.
They done knocked you
Yep.
up. You be like, damn.
Yep.
They're like, oh shit, he winning, say some fuck shit. Boom.
Yeah.
You gotta
that,
see
that right there.
Literally.
Literally.
You got to leave. Wiseman said he leave bullet points.
You gotta bring back. You gotta bring them back to the spiritual realm. And when they start doing that, you gotta say, "Woman of God, come on." You gotta hold them, woman of God.
No.
woman of God. This how people that love God at. Come on.
This is what I
Come
start
on.
doing. This is what I start doing because I was like, you know what? Everything that I'm attempting to do is not working. So I kept thinking of other different ways, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, you know what? Before we talk, go to a quiet place, grab a pen and a pad, type it up if you have to. Type out your feelings and your emotions. All the things that you wish you could tell me to face, but you can't. You're alone in your space. Do that.
Yeah.
So that we have something to go off to. I'm going to do the same damn thing. And then when we come to, we're going to read them off. We're going to pass them off to each other, let each other read it off, and we're going to talk about it.
Good luck with that. That's healthy as fuck.
We
bro.
did it.
Yeah, bro.
We
That-
did
that's-
it.
Difficult, man.
We
Yeah,
did it.
it.
We did it. It did not work though, but we did it. For me, I kept running out of ideas, and if I'm the only one coming up with ideas, when I'm all out of
Yeah,
ideas,
you
what
the
are we
only
doing?
one fighting. You the only one in the ring fighting.
Let me say something. I think on this point too, and I don't know if I'm on an island by myself with this, but where I experienced this even causing a breakup before is recognizing that a lot of chicks that are always talking about communication is because they think by default that they communicate, but like there are things that they don't understand in communication where when you say certain things, you can't take them back. Like for me, what caused a breakup one time was I reached a breaking point of certain things that were said, and like for years afterwards, she could never understand like that was that big of a deal to you. You know, you're being sensitive, and I'm like,
Whole argument comes that, huh?
yeah, but I'm like, you know, like I'm like,
Sensitive,
first
yeah.
off, it don't matter how pissed off I was at you. There's never nothing that's gonna come out of my mouth about your mom.
Yeah.
Never nothing that's gonna come out of my mouth about
I'm never gonna say
if
nothing
it was your
crazy.
kids or any like nothing that's gonna cross a certain level, no matter how pissed off I am.
Oh yeah, man. Nah, that's control though. That's self-awareness. A lot
Yeah.
of them don't have that.
But I'm saying they
They
the ones who be
emotional.
complaining about communication and then don't be recognizing that like a lot of times a lot of times you have dudes out there who just don't want to argue and they just turn and go the other way. And so you'll see them like, you know, I don't know, go jump on the game or go put some music on, or hell, even when he
I
drives
bet you they
home.
weed smokers too. I bet you those are those.
But they don't recognize too that a lot of times they think, oh, I got a chill dude, not realizing like, no, he's mentally processing all this shit.
Man, he going to the car to smoke a blunt to tune you out.
No,
With
no,
shit.
when I
Yeah,
say
like,
I didn't hurt
she
you.
thinks she
no,
won
when
an
I say-
argument. She's losing. You're
No,
getting tuned
no. When
out.
I say processing it, I'm saying like he's doing that. Like he's taking
Yeah.
it in, and it's like she doesn't realize the impact she's had on him. Like the ex I'm telling you about, when that happened, it wasn't until like even after we had talked months later down the line, and she didn't even realize this stuff was impacting me. And I'm like, yeah, some of the shit that was coming out of your mouth. And I was like, during arguments, I even tried not to cuss. Yeah, I'm not the one to call one a B word either. You know, but I've been called out of my
let
name
me
several
ask you,
times.
T, what was she saying to you?
Okay, so we didn't go into. Why do we always gotta go into this? You always do that.
Because I want to know, man.
Okay.
Hey. Hold that thought.
Okay, I'll go there with you.
Process it properly. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to these commercials real quick, and we're going to come back and we're going to address that on the patio.
Yes.
You are now rocking with the Patio PolitiCz.
Yes, indeed. We are talking about the 5 ways that women lose men.
Pause on that. We talking about T.
Okay.
JT wants to talk about T.
No.
So what's up?
I want, what was she saying to you, man, to trigger you, T?
So I don't
Give me an example.
Verbatim.
No,
I don't remember verbatim, but I'm talking about years back though. But things in terms of just like personal, like medical things I was going through, as well as family.
Oh, so she was just being disrespectful.
Yeah, well, it got to a point where it was like a back and
What
forth.
she called you a mama's boy, T?
I've been called that.
See,
Did she tell you to unbutton your top button?
You got to be unhinged, man. These women be knowing how to trigger you, man. If you,
I was gonna say it was just more so like saying certain like trigger words to me, but incorporating my family, certain medical status, just things that I would not like ever touch in an argument. You know,
like this stuff is off limits, and she over.
Yeah, like
sometimes you gotta play ball, T. You want to play?
I'm like, if you got to
get on the court, let's go.
Yeah,
you never got on that level. You saying?
Like, I'm
You
about
never
to show
got
you.
on that level to get back.
I don't because like if you get to that level, you've already let yourself go.
I said,
Please, T.
I said
Going
that.
around a party giving out weed of your girls. That's not that level.
Going around the party giving.
Yeah, your story. You said you took your girlfriend's weed and gave it to everybody. Yeah, that's not that. That's not going on. That's the same thing.
Why did you do that?
Which time are you talking about?
It was in college, man. This was one of your stories. You said she had a bunch of weed because she was a weed smoker, and you gave it to everybody at the party.
I don't think you're remembering accurately.
Yeah, that's how you said it.
I don't think you're remembering accurately.
That wasn't your girl?
If you're talking about what I think you're talking about, that's not exactly what I did.
So that wasn't your. What'd you do then?
I had weed that was a gift, and I gave it away.
Was it hers?
It was supposed to be hers.
So are you saying you bought it?
Yes.
For her? Oh, okay. It was yours then. You just gave away free weed.
I don't smoke. Well, yeah, but I mean,
bought it for her, but
I
never
wasn't.
gave
I
it
wasn't.
to her and gave it to somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't
Did
gonna
she
do
know?
shit with it. Eventually.
Which I'm saying, did
She
she
probably told her later, I bought you weed, but I gave it away.
see? Then I'm gonna call your mama's boy. I'm gonna say some because now you provoking me. That's a provoke. If you said you would, T, that's a provoke right there.
Hey,
JT, if you were stood up, would it be a problem?
I've been stood up before.
No, I'm saying like, so if you were stood up and you were stood up for a good amount of time,
Like that whole day, y'all supposed to link? Evening?
at least 3 to 4 hours.
no call, no show, nothing like
Nah,
that.
T, I'm thinking you talking about a whole day.
A stand-up is a stand-up. Why? How does it come down to
I was
how
gonna
much
say
time?
a stand up is a stand up is a stand up. Yeah.
So if
Okay,
you're being
okay,
stood
okay,
up for
okay.
2 hours, you sitting there waiting for her to show up still, and she shows up, and you're like, well,
Yes.
finally, she's... Why?
That was your girl, though, right?
But yeah,
Okay,
a very
okay.
short period of time. But that wasn't a serious.
Even still, if that's your
relationship.
girl, why are you waiting 2 hours for her to show up somewhere?
I mean, I was during that time. I wasn't just chilling.
I think
I
it
was
was at
trying
a
to
party.
figure it out.
It was
but I
at a party too.
But when I gave it
was
away,
something he had at his house, I think, right? Because you said it was a lot of people.
then
at your house.
when that happened, no, that was out in L.A.
Oh, okay,
But
okay.
what you're referring to when I gave the shit away, it was because of that.
Oh, okay,
I don't.
Okay.
And I mean, what was I going
So
to do?
that
I don't
was a prequel.
smoke.
That
The
was
stand-up
petty.
was a prequel.
was
Yeah.
petty.
Oh, got you. It was petty though.
That was petty. That was
was
petty as
petty.
fuck.
She ain't earn that, huh? T. She ain't earn that, huh?
You need a communication.
Hey, look, man, I don't little tiny bit. It wasn't much.
Doing this
Give it
ain't no
away.
tiny bit. Ain't no tiny bit, man.
Well, I don't smoke, so I could have threw it in the fire and wouldn't give a damn.
You would have been high that day.
How much you paid for it, T? Come on, man.
I must have spent about $40 possibly.
Got off the
I
street.
think.
Communication.
No, because it was gotten from a shop. Because I had to ask about it.
Yeah.
Damn, T, you did some undercover work, T.
Was she not communicating well with you?
No,
effectively,
weed was
T?
legal. What are you talking about?
Was
Cause
she?
you don't smoke, T, so that means you was asking people like, hey, man, you know,
Hey,
Yeah, I was like, what do I go? Would I go with indica or do I go with this? 'Cause
yeah,
I don't
T,
know.
I wouldn't answer your question. I would have checked you like, you wired, man. I don't know what you talking about, T. Yeah, I'm like, nah, T, I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know,
you probably
T.
went over with the elbow nurse like, hey, got any weed? Got any
No, I just,
marijuana?
it's like if you're not a connoisseur, I'm like, well, to me, I'm like, isn't weed? And you talk to anybody that smokes, they're like, no.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No, I'm
so I'm like, all right, give me the good stuff they like.
Let's-
what do they like in South Central? Give me
Let's
some
circle
of that.
back. Let's circle back. Was she not communicating well and effectively with you, T?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next, because we can.
Yeah, we didn't.
Man, all
a chunk of the show
Yeah.
on my path.
Just wanted to know, man. Just that's all.
Man, what we all were stuck on though, taking accountability, ladies.
Yeah.
never taking accountability for your actions and for yourself.
Yeah.
I wish that I knew why it was so hard for them to do so, or to even recognize it and at least voice it, even if you're not prepared to work on it.
It's not all though. The side pieces, they are accountable. They
Accountable to explain.
They are. They're not gonna stand you up. They apologize when they
No, because I've had side pieces stand me
You
up.
had the right ones, man.
Probably.
Yeah, you had the right side piece, man. They apologize.
Hey, let's change the time. She was
Hold
just a
up.
side. She wasn't a side piece.
Yeah. The side.
She added to the meal.
So okay, let's jump into yours then. Side piece that takes accountability. So
Okay.
how does a side piece take accountability?
Well, because the side piece really wants you more than okay, the person that got you, she got the prize already, so she feels she doesn't have to work for that anymore. Mm-hmm. The side piece is constantly working to get that position.
She know who she in battle with.
She know who she in battle with. She's coming to practice early. She's staying after practice.
She knows she
late.
can win.
She don't know she can win. She wants to win. So that drive and ambition is in her to do that. So if she sees that you're triggered by something that Maine is doing, she's gonna say, you know what? I know that triggered you, baby. I apologize for that. I'm mad as Hold on. We
got some input in the back here, y'all.
Yeah,
She got more tools.
Yeah, she got more tools, man.
Okay.
She got more tools.
She know what you
to
going
build
through.
the foundation. Yeah, she know what I'm going
Oh
through.
yeah, she's in tune with you.
Yeah.
Hold
see?
on, because we got a lady in the room. Let's hear what the lady has to say.
Oh, I just had a question. So, are you pillow talking?
Oh, you saying?
No.
You saying?
I'm doing. So you must be pillow talking, right?
Nah.
Man, pillow talk.
No, man. Sometimes we do pillow talk.
Because how would she know what your woman ain't giving you unless you pillow?
Oh,
She'll know because okay, I'm gonna lace you right. A great side piece. Know if this woman was everything that you want and desire, then why you ain't marrying her? Why you here with me?
I've never had a side piece before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't.
So why not
And it could be a
side
statement.
piece then?
And it can be one of those statements like, man, I ain't never had this type of cooking before.
Yeah.
They can just say that, and then, but
Yeah.
she might just be
Yeah,
taking
yeah,
notes. Be
yeah.
like,
And her notes-
ain't nobody cooking
Hold
for
up
you.
now, lady.
Yeah,
Jasmine
yeah,
said it.
yeah.
Now is that pillow talking, Jasmine? Hell no.
At first, how you said it. At first, how you said it. How you
So
was
you
like,
talking
No,
about
Kay said-
strategically?
how Kay said it. No, that's different.
So if she cooked for me, and
You
I'm
talking
eating-
about strategically saying what Kay said,
They be-
so she picks up on it. Oh, you playing games?
I was in.
Versus saying what you said.
You playing games, bro.
Okay, oh, baby, I apologize.
I never had a side piece.
Yeah.
But I was in between two women, open and honestly.
Okay, then that's not a side piece. A side piece,
Okay.
no, she's competing to be the number one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been a side piece before.
Yeah, can you elaborate? Because I've never had a side
So
piece
do you
neither.
rather be with a woman who
Can you-
enjoys being a side?
I want to know too.
I'd rather be with all women, all the women.
Well, of course,
Yeah, that lady, I'd rather be with all
get a
y'all.
job.
No sides. No sides.
I want to know though, like so, the side piece, and you said she's
The
happy
side
in
piece
being.
would be like, okay, like Claudia.
Uh-huh.
It didn't give us the prequel of how they met, but she had to be doing something the wife wasn't.
And she was a trooper.
And it wasn't this. I don't think it was the intimacy. It was the aftermath of the intimacy.
Yeah.
You seen that when it was Claudia
she was still
dressed-
present in the moment.
She was still present.
But
in
I'm
the
just
moment.
asking though, like, what is the virtue they're finding in being the side piece?
for the side piece.
Yeah.
Well, see, you gotta ask them. I'm just a recipient.
I'm sorry,
I'm just a recipient of the side piece.
I just wanted to know.
She probably ain't got to give too much.
That part.
like the side piece that she ain't got to.
She probably just giving what he's not getting.
I'm just saying that,
I got to
like,
be your girl.
Freedom.
But I can.
from what it looks
Freedom.
like, you're getting half-ass.
Freedom, though. Freedom, because she still while you got that, you can't worry about or focus what I'm doing. So I get to do willy nilly in what I'm doing too.
Let me live my life.
Yeah.
Okay.
You ain't got the right to say, hey,
The
let's
man
straighten
is
up
in a
over here.
controlled situation. She's in an uncontrollable environment. Well, no, he's in an uncontrollable environment. She's in a
Controlled environment.
Yeah, yeah. Freedom, freedom. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Interesting.
Dismissive. Being dismissive about your very own behavior, ladies.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
That could've been number one.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Like what I did ain't nothing because you done did this. Woody woo woo. Before
Yep.
we like
fucking
okay,
ping
hold
pong.
on.
Or it's always the explanation of, well, She didn't get that way. You did something to make her that way. Come on, you know.
I'm gonna start using my trauma. See how women do that shit? Well, you know, my dad, he ain't in my life. He was in my jail. My mom was raised in a single home. And then we start feeling sorry. I'm gonna say, man, you know, I was molested by a lot of little girls when I was little. That's why I'm a cheater, man. I'm gonna start crying and everything when I'm telling. So every time I fuck up, I'm gonna draw back to my trauma.
You
Like, you know, I need help. You know, I need help.
I dare you.
It's
You know, I
only,
need help.
it's only one that I heard.
I'm a work in progress.
I dare you.
I'm a work in progress.
We can't say shit like that. We ain't no man.
That's shit. Yes,
Sure
we can.
can't.
It was only one that I heard that I was kind of like, all right, it's understandable, but it's still not justifiable because two wrongs don't make a right.
Yeah.
But like now, say for instance, we human, we think other people are attractive. We might have urges to cheat and whatnot, right?
Yes, sir.
But now
Yes, sir.
once one person cheat, now it's like the other person be like, damn, okay, you cheated. I didn't even do that now, but now I'm about to cheat now.
Yeah.
Now I'm not saying that it's okay,
Yeah,
but
nah.
Yeah.
you got one person who opened the door and actually did the shit to where it's like now it's easier for this person to make a decision and do that.
Yes.
And
It's not right, but
they
It's not saying-
make
Yeah, I agree
that
with
not right decision because they don't want to leave the situation. So it's like, where can I
That
find the
part.
balance at? I'm gonna just do what you did.
Yeah, that's that
leave
side
me.
piece. They done
I
found the
stay
side
with-
piece.
I stay with you. Leave me.
Yeah,
Type
they
shit.
done found that side piece on that cheat. And like, nah.
Like you did it, I stayed. I did it. You feel some type of way. What's happening?
Yeah, exactly.
Or she just never got caught and just bought her all that shit out the bag.
Yeah.
And then just the last thing on the side piece is always gonna play their position, Rada.
Yeah.
So say if you
Yeah.
you
But a
get,
lot of
start
side
falling in
pieces
love.
don't
you get
though.
listen, you get your main pregnant. It's like it's my baby, so we gonna be. You gonna have that conversation. Now you frustrated, you flabbergasted, and maybe some pillow talking jazz. You go to side piece, you get side piece pregnant. She like, well, I understand you're a cinematographer and you got dreams. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it.
I'm a challenge.
Who you go?
I'm a challenge. You.
I ain't getting two of them pregnant, man. Like,
I'm saying, if you what you gonna say? Who's your heart gonna lean towards?
The one that's focused on your dreams and not gonna stress you out with a child of yours that she's bringing into the world.
I'm going where there's less stress.
He's on fire.
But I ain't never had no side piece for the viewers out there.
Sometimes on the
Don't
side
plan to
piece,
start.
They get crazy though if you put them in a different position.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Like meaning
Yes,
that, like,
sir.
if you start giving her main girl,
If it's not
I agree.
elevated,
Oh, main
You know what I'm
privileges.
saying?
Yeah, I'm guilty. Yeah,
because they
I'm
got a whole bunch of other shit going on. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
because you get
but you can't give a man girl privilege. You can't be holding hands and doing exclusive shit because then it's when it get tricky. You can't do that to
you get
Yeah.
used to the cape.
Yeah, you get used to the
yeah.
And how you said like then once you draw that shit back, it's like okay, hold on.
They'll be willing to kill a man.
When you start pulling
Now they are the man. It's like can't be two of us.
you
Can't
start
be
pulling
two
them
of us.
emotions, it's just like, what am I playing with over here?
Yeah.
It's like shit. Tell you what, I'm not gonna play with, and that's taking a break because we gotta air this motherfucker out. We gotta air this motherfucker out.
Yes, sir.
We done almost hit all 5 of them. We gonna hit the 5th one when we get back up in here, so we can talk resolution for the last quarter. But yeah, it's the Patio PolitiCz. Y'all already know what to do.
Yeah,
We gonna be right back.
A culmination of powerful properties that create balance and produce good energy. Cultivating a culture of mindfulness is a daily battle. We target your inner me. Physiological effects, change you can truly feel. Aesthetically pleasing on the surface, but handmade to help you heal.
I think it was stressing me out too much.
You are now rocking with the Patio
That's what I find.
PolitiCz.
We'll have like 100 wives.
No, last thing on the side piece. Jasmine, you guys. So it's because Kay said it. So if I'm at the side piece house, Jasmine, I just want you to say yes or no. And I'm eating, I'm like, man, it's the best fried chicken I had in my whole fucking life.
You gonna cook
Is that
that
pillow
fried-
talking?
No.
Okay, cool.
But are you gonna cook that fried chicken every time I come over?
Well, she ain't decided. Would you be the man? Or,
I'm gonna be the main.
oh, shit. The side cooking that chicken. See, the
Side
main
cook
gonna
that chicken.
That means she gonna ask you that question like, dang. She gonna be like,
Dang, she don't make chicken like
Grandma
this.
don't even cook chicken for you.
Yeah.
And then what you gonna say?
You gonna be like, nah, not like this. Shit, baby, that's
We meet
it.
up in public one time, and then she got a plate for you in the back of the car.
Man, I done been there.
Can't cook,
Yeah.
and that's how I feel.
I done been there just without the side piece action, but I done been there. It's like, damn, you ain't.
All right, y'all, I'm done with the side piece.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Because now we about to move on to trauma. Ladies and their trauma causing issues in the relationship because they don't want to deal with their past.
I retract my statements about the side. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm done.
This one is deep though. This one is real deep.
I had a version of, my bad to cut you off.
Yeah, go for it.
I had a version of what we're talking about now, in the sense of like friendship, not wanting to be cool with friends because they feel a type of way about your friend. And
like why you ain't never dated your friend? Why you ain't never fucked your friend?
And you can be a gift in this friend life. You can never have done nothing with this friend, be solid with this friend and whatnot. But you can be.
Still got an issue with it.
She got an issue with
trauma.
because of how she feel about it. But you ain't never did nothing. She ain't never like.
She projecting it onto you.
Basically, if I hate him, you should hate him.
Out of fear of losing us, probably 9 times out of 10.
Now, is it a conversation there though, like to compromise or meet in the middle, or no?
The compromise was she better not be your friend no more. That was the only one to where like, okay, like now you stepping on something because me being in this person's life, like, you know, that's my choice and I choose. Let me make that decision. Like, you're not about to choose my friends for me now. Like,
oh yes, I am.
And you getting too far into my life.
See, I know women do that. I thought men are more keen to doing that when, like, if a woman have a best friend, he like, nah, man, they can't be your best friend no more. But yeah, I didn't know women be doing that shit like that. That's crazy.
It depends on the situation and what's happening. But
because I ain't never been that dude to do that. That's why I was tripping.
I've never
you got friends, but I ain't tripping.
I've never actually said it. Well, it was never against like a dude friend or whatever, because it's like I read the energy well. I know what's up. I know what's happening. It did come up at a certain point towards the end of the relationship, but it was always like towards the homegirls, like, hey, I don't think that's a good friend. I don't think you should be around her like that or whatever. It's just like you don't know, and they still around it and everything, which is causing problems. And it's a whole lot of trauma you over there kicking it with. It's like, no, it's not. It's like, all right, okay, all right. Okay,
that's crazy.
But I've been there. I know we've all been there dealing with women that have trauma, and I've actually tried to heal that trauma, bring it out.
And that shit hard. You can't do
that.
Or
that's dangerous as fuck.
Or you get the where you at? Where you at? I ain't heard. Not even know how you doing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been thinking about you.
You safe out here?
You know what I'm saying? I'm home. I'm protected. You know what I'm saying? Are you good? Are you straight? What time you gonna be here? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have your plate ready. However, whatever. You know
thinking you on some bullshit, or assuming that you on some bullshit,
because they ain't heard from you in a minute and ain't seen you, and usually they would
because they got idle time and the devil fucking with their mind.
Mm-hmm. Instead of finding something positive to do, it's like, let me tear down this man and everything that he got going on because I got trauma that I don't want to deal with.
Man.
Well, I believe that's why, man, they say, like, you got to be with somebody equally yoked, because if you productive, they going to be productive. If you with somebody and y'all unequally yoked, again, it's that Superman and Lois Lane shit. While you out there with Wonder Woman, to tie to that, number 5, you saving the world. Because the Lois Lane can't get to the moon and help save the world and fly like Wonder Woman, she going to have insecurities always towards Wonder Woman.
Message.
I gotta recap my then Wonder Woman will become the side piece.
Yeah, we renege over here.
Would you want Wonder Woman to be the side piece though?
She gonna
saving the world.
Yeah, giving man, but she respectable. She done been around Lois. She respected, but she see like Superman on that moon. Like, damn, I'm thinking about Lois. She there now. Is that pillow talking? She see. She know.
Time out.
Hey.
What's pillow talking?
Yeah.
Man,
my brother, she doing this, man.
Snitching.
Dry snitching.
So it ain't dry snitching if you because you literally point at your girl like, yeah, man, she ain't. But
if he's confiding, but look, maybe the side piece, he's confiding in her because that's somebody that he could talk to. He's not about to be attacked for his thoughts and his emotions.
So don't fuck your side piece. I mean, don't fuck your friend and turn her into a side piece.
No, fuck that. Fuck that. Do it. Because if she's opening,
person, I don't care about the side piece. Like, but this bitch better not have nothing to say.
Yeah.
No,
because it gets tricky.
Ammunition against you.
Ammunition. Yeah, that's Don't give another broad ammunition, fellas. Nah.
I mean, that's kind of like sinning against your own home.
No, that's some traitor shit. Like,
yeah.
I mean, you don't ever want nobody to call your main telling all your business.
If you
telling your dirty laundry.
Now she feel like she over her.
Yeah.
That's one thing. I don't care. You could be
so you think that so should the man come from his side piece? What if the side piece is perfect and What can he tell his man about it?
Nothing.
That's bad. That's what I'm
Nothing.
saying.
Until y'all have an
You
argument.
shouldn't even have to tell your man even nothing about the side piece.
All right, so Jazz said, don't be doing that. Just get your side piece. Y'all come hand in hand in your home and tell your wife we need to have a serious talk. Either all three of us gonna be together, or do what Joker did on Batman when it was these two dudes that had to fight for a spot on his team. He took a broom, he took the pool table
make
stick,
it fast,
and he broke it in half and said, "Here, whoever want to be on my team, gonna be the last one living, standing. You gotta do that, fellas."
Yep. Make it fast.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I learned something about side pieces, y'all.
Let me ask y'all, why do y'all think it's hard for women to take accountability? For women to let me look at this list real quick. For women to not communicate well, for women to not deal with their trauma and to not be dismissive and to appreciate a man. Why do you think women have
upbringing?
Because
I would say upbringing and generational curses, man, and they moms
and they grandmas,
and
they aunties.
Yes,
maybe
they
their sisters too, and their cousins. Yeah.
I was gonna say at the root of it,
some of their brothers.
Yeah. At the root of it, and y'all tell me if you agree. I've thought deeper into this in the fact that there has to be a principle in place for you to value something, value the solution in place for what you do, or the cause and effect. So, for instance, as a man, that's why we have I don't say a code of conduct as men, or we say, be a man or man up and do this, because there's a sense of honor behind it. You don't really see anything that is put towards honor behind women's behavior. So the idea that, well, why do I got to take accountability for it? I mean, I'm not raised to be that way. I'm saying as a woman, I'm not raised to have to take accountability, because I can always blame my behavior or blame something else on somebody else, or say that, well, I'm not this way because I refuse to get help. It's because you made me this way, know. And so the principle behind it is that there's no instilled consequence behind the action of not taking accountability. It can just be further and further deferred constantly.
I mean, because not taking accountability is a part of their trauma in the first place. So if you try to bring it to the forefront, it's going to be issues and problems to deal with after that because of that.
And a lot of our... Oh, go ahead, bro.
I was going to add to that, too. I was going to say, I think one of the reasons is the times that it's brought up. Yeah. A lot of times when we try to hold somebody accountable is usually in an argument.
In some heated situation.
And
when emotions are high.
And when you find a way to do that and deliver that when y'all cool and, check your tone and whatnot, be like, look, why do you think you do this? And the reason why I responded this way is because you did X, Y, and Z.
Exactly.
You probably tend to get somebody that's more accepting as opposed to resistant towards what you're saying.
I second that. Like you said, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Come on.
And when you say it, too.
Come on.
Message! You get what I'm saying?
So let me ask y'all this then. You think nowadays that even when you say it in the most calmest way, that most women can accept it?
Not if you're being sarcastic or cynical.
Yeah.
No, I'm really.
And it depends on that time. Like, what y'all doing at that moment when you say it in the calmest way?
Yeah.
In your mind, like when you say it in the calmest way.
Like, what are y'all doing?
Because
What's
even
the
then,
setting?
if y'all not having an argument, you still can trigger her.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't want to trigger if you
But at some point, I mean, so I gotta make sure everything that I say to you is always nice, nice.
No. Y'all could be watching them. Say if y'all watching Desperate Lives. No, for real. Say if y'all, I'm saying in y'all bond, but y'all not clashing over, but y'all really having a bonding moment.
No,
if
right.
Y'all talking in between, y'all agreeing.
It's
laughing.
not a problem in between y'all, so the focus isn't on her, so she doesn't feel like she's being attacked. That way, she's opening up.
That
more.
would be a perfect time to bring it up and everything.
Be a little manipulative.
I think that sounds like you said earlier. It sounds healthy as fuck, but in retrospect, I'm just saying on average, I don't think you see that. I think more often than not, like the whole idea of telling me that I'm wrong triggers people in feeling attacked, period.
How do you say? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I did something.
Yeah, I was doing these examples with me and
stuff. We want to understand.
And I promise you it's educational. I promise you.
No, I'm just saying in the sense of like, okay, to tell. So everybody, you guys know that when you tell them something about themselves in the most non-sarcastic, nice way, whatever way y'all are talking about, they're always receptive.
No. I'm gonna tell you nice at the beginning. Now you taking advantage of my kindness. Now I got to tell you in an asshole way. So now it's gonna come out how it come out at any given point in time.
So you do that then?
It depends.
It's the best of both worlds. It's all about what you respond to first.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends. And a lot of and the thing what we have to understand about women, especially in the days that we living in, a lot of them don't know that they are trauma bond, that they've been through trauma. A lot of them don't know that they don't know what accountability looks like because they come out of a home with a single mother who's never been held accountable and everything. And remember, like the other show I was telling you, it takes a strong ass man to change a woman for her to change the diaspora of her whole family, where she got her mama starting to take accountability based on her relationship with this great man. Now granny's taking accountability. Sisters, everybody's starting to follow ship because they're seeing something in their family that they've never seen before.
But as deep as that trauma is, that could cause a lot of friction because I've seen it before.
Yeah, well, I'm saying this is just me saying dealing with you and the woman, not her and having meetings and none of that shit, because they're going to see the change in her because she's going to start moving different.
And they may not like that. Sometimes that's why I said sometimes it could create friction.
Yeah, but that's the thing, man. When you
because like I want that.
What sinner likes what sinner likes righteousness? Think about it. What demonic spirit likes righteousness? You get what I'm saying?
Aggravating demons.
Yeah, and then that's when the family has started trying to project onto her. Oh, you changed when you got with this dude. A lot of women don't be woman enough to step up and say, I did change for the greater. Look at how I'm ascending in life. It ain't got nothing to do with this man. He's just an added piece to what God has sent in my life.
Yeah,
y'all don't want to recognize that. Maybe y'all should get a man. And it always be people who don't got a man.
Message.
Look at that.
Come on.
It always be people who don't got a man. Always be people like that. And a lot of times, see, the daughter don't know she got trauma. Mama don't know she got trauma. Granny don't know she got trauma. Yeah. You was
What's
about
up, Jazz?
And I think too, because I definitely agree with.
I said we wasn't talking about the side pieces no more. Okay. I'm just. That's what I really wanted to go.
That's what y'all saying, because just even as me, as a person, being in that same position, not knowing that my trauma would trickle along to my relationship. So if you call it out, it's like, what you mean? You have a lot of women who have really no knowledge of like,
what has happened to them in the past.
To them to hold them accountable.
The magnitude of it.
Yeah.
You can't come off top hard.
No, so they just don't know that they have trauma. Like abandonment is trauma.
It is.
Like this their first time hearing it.
A lot of shit that these sisters grow up in, it's the norm though.
Yeah, and they don't
which is
know
sad.
that is trauma.
I was about to give you some more context there because you asked me to give you an example.
And some dudes probably wasn't able to identify it.
Man,
yeah, because they went through different traumas.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Trauma feeding trauma.
If you hear from somebody who's experienced trauma, it comes different versus a person who ain't really been through too much. Where you're like, okay, you telling me this, okay, so what have you been through? So if you can't give me,
I was gonna say women will look at it like that too. Like you telling me this, but what have you been through to justify this reason that you bringing out my trauma? And that's where them conversations on the forefront and transparency.
It got to be a timeout at that point because it's like, all right, well, check this. I hear you, but let's breathe for a minute, so that we can actually converse about that and understand where we're
we having a conversation. Are you saying it ain't even no timeout because we just talking now?
Well,
T saying if it's triggering, we gonna have to have a timeout.
It's like, why y'all think that I be triggering chicks, man?
Like you can't come off like on some rah-rah or I
don't think TB.
I'll give you a more recent example since you asked for one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, I don't know if it's your spill. A more recent example is when I had someone tell me, like actually admit to having abandonment issues due to things in the past and whatnot.
Yeah,
and
which
then,
is good.
But no, I'm saying, but it took a long time to get to that point.
Yeah.
But even prior to then, there were certain things that didn't necessarily like make me mad or anything, but for a while it was just kind of like irking me a little bit.
But
and
why
then
though?
Because I felt
finding out was irking you or not knowing?
No. Okay, so basically, I felt like to some point when you have to reassure a person so much, it's like, is what I'm doing good enough? Why do you keep needing to be reassured in this area?
Yeah.
And so you asked for an example. I wasn't coming in no kind of triggering way. Matter of fact, I was more like in a mentality of, I would like to help you find more, security in that area, in the sense that being more consistent. Or I'm like, hey, I film and I do all these things, so sometimes my schedule is not
as open,
not as consistent. So I'm like, hey, I could be filming and not get done until 1 a.m. I was like, you might be asleep, but I'll hit you at 1 a.m.
They be harping on that time frame.
Let her know it's not personal.
Yeah. So in that instance, I wasn't wasn't coming down on her hard or anything, but I was just like, I feel like I've done my best to be as consistent as I can be.
Were you willing to understand why do you have these issues?
Yes.
And did she tell you?
Yes. That's how we got to that point.
And she still was tripping after that?
No.
Oh, okay, then yeah. Then you was good. Then that's a great conversation.
Yeah. No, but I mean, you guys over here T was trying to be hard with him, and I'm like, no.
Nah, but y'all had a real conversation about some trauma-based shit.
Yeah.
Which was good, yeah.
But I also understood too that I could like my thing is I think it's the idea of even trying. Like if you have trauma, maybe you don't know how to deal with all of it yet, but you are trying, and so for it to even be admitted, like, I hate to say it, but I dealt with this in the past and I have these sort of abandonment issues. I'm like, all right, so then I see me being more consistent with just checking in at this time.
Yeah.
Hey, can't talk that long. We about to film.
And that does wonders. Both ways.
So that's an example I'm giving there versus
and that's a compromise, because that's something I ain't gonna say I ain't willing to compromise on. I'm not really gonna do too much of the checking in, especially if I'm gonna respect your time and what you doing. If you
that's a conversation that needs to be had before you step out the door.
Now, I'm talking. That's a conversation we're gonna have during the first date before we even get to me. Because it's like, if you at work, I'm gonna respect your work time.
Come on,
I might check in here. I love you, miss you, whatever, but. That's your work.
I know you working. Wham, yada yada.
With the girls, man, have fun, because that's showing trust. And it's like, if I'm productive, I'm doing something 9 times out of 10 anyway. Now, if I'm sitting there, ain't no football games on, ain't no basketball game on, the video game boring,
and you horny.
Yeah, now I'm just waiting for idle time. And that's bad, because if I'm that horny and I got a problem with that addiction or that trauma shit, then I'm gonna go touch on myself. So I'm impatient, and there's all kind of devilistic shit that's gonna be going on. But it's like, I'm not gonna open Pandora's box to doing something to her that I don't want her doing to me, type thing.
Yeah, well,
like the whole where you at, what you doing? I don't even do that. Every female I start courting, when they call me and do that, I hang up in their face till they get it.
Yep.
Where you at?
And just to be clear, this wasn't that.
Is your phone messed up? And I text back fast. Nah, it's good. They call back. What you doing? Click. Where you at? Click. Is as soon as they hello, how you doing? I'm good.
I want to be clear too. This was not that. This was where you at. This wasn't none of that.
Oh no, yeah. No, I got it calm on some genuine shit, but it's like, no, I'm not gonna do that to you. Don't do that to me.
Yep.
But that's rude.
It's not.
Nah, that's
is it? It was rude first to ask.
What do you think, Jazz?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Asking where I don't even like when people text me and you don't even say, "Hey, hi, how are you doing?"
Yeah.
Don't ask you where
Speak
I'm at,
to
I'm
me.
asking you where you at.
Yeah, well, where we at next? We're gonna have to
I'm a criminal,
open
man.
up the,
Shit, don't ask where I'm at. I don't know who you next to. What's going on?
How many wives, JT? How many wives?
Which one?
How many that I desire? Oh man, you looking at like 4-5, man.
On Tuesday at 12 p.m. It says here, as you were texting in the text thread.
Yeah,
thank you for that.
See, nah.
Oh, we keeping them receipts.
Yeah, see, nah.
I'm about to have a VPN and everything.
Man, we got to get to these resolutions, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We got to let the women know how not to do these things, or how to recognize that they're doing these things before it gets to a situation to where we have to leave. So with that, we're going to be right back right here on the Patio PolitiCz.
Yeah.
You are now rocking with the Patio PolitiCz.
We rolling and we rocking and we rocking and we rolling. Talking about side pieces because we love them to death and we can't get enough of them. I'm kidding.
I had a question too. I know we're jumping into the resolution.
Go for it.
When it probably rolls into that. When it gets to the accountability part and you give somebody accountability, what happens when, I told you this, but now I don't know how to fix it?
Shit.
When like you told them about the problem, but there's no tools to actually fix the problem.
Number 2.
On her end or our end, this man.
On her end.
Okay.
And like she ain't got the answers and we ain't got
Number
the
2.
answers. Like I know what the problem is, but like damn, like I
Isn't that where trying comes in?
Well, I would say, King Brother, for that situation, don't come talking about building something if you ain't got the tools to fix it.
Man.
You get what I'm saying?
Or if you don't understand,
it got to be some kind of resolution.
what
Even
if it's like I know this a problem. Like I know I don't like when you do this. But and you know you doing this shit for a wrong reason.
Yeah.
And then now it's like, okay, you still gonna keep doing this? Like like
if that's the
now it's like but I don't know how to, like if she telling you like I don't know how to fix this part of myself. I don't know how to change that.
I've never been told that, but I've recognized that you don't know how to fix this part.
Yeah,
because we've
sometimes
talked
we see
about it in a lot of different ways, and we've actively tried to work around it and through it or whatever. But it's just like you're so used to
being this
doing
way,
that and being that way that is just that's where the consistency comes in at, because it fucks with me in my head, because it's like not everybody has the power to change overnight, but when does the change begin?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was saying, because if I'm bringing her this problem and I don't really know how to fix it and she don't know how to fix it, we just getting in the car, cutting on the car, sitting in the driveway with no direction to go.
Right.
Wasting gas.
Right.
Yeah, but we ain't even looking at the GPS to say, hey, let's find a bar to go to. Let's research
Let's
together.
find somewhere.
Right.
Yeah, let's find somewhere to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we gotta, and that's the thing with this shit, y'all, like it's so easy to do research together. Make it, just spend 5 minutes like, hey, let's see how we can get help on this. Let's chat GPT.
100.
Yeah, you got it.
What did I introduce you to?
Jesus. Yeah. But nah, it's ways to figure out certain shit where y'all both can come together and fix it together. And then if she's willing to do that, then she's a main and a side piece combined.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman.
She's a full course meal.
Yeah. Message.
Yeah. Go.
But how can we help them in recognizing these issues and these manners to where they could start to navigate in the right direction?
I think,
man,
for one, part of what I was going to get into before as well too is teaching them to focus more on the solutions they want. You'll do something when you really want the solution of it bad enough.
What's your goal here?
Well, I mean, I think when I look back on, so for instance, when I was telling y'all before about those arguments, the object of arguments, especially for people who are immature, is not to actually find common ground or solution. It's to be right or to win the argument. Even if they don't think in their mind, I'm trying to win this argument, or I'm not going to let this nigga tell me nothing. It's the fact that, but after all that, where do we land?
Yeah.
Because you know what? I'm thinking about the rest of tonight, tomorrow, next week. Stuff that has been said. I don't want no more stuff to be said. You know, and when you focus more on what the results are you actually want, you find out a lot of these ways you're going about it are not going to do nothing but add to compounding your problems. Yeah. And that's where the accountability really comes in, which is that when you said, like, they may not know, that's why I asked you, does trying come in? Because my thing is, okay, say you don't know how to do a certain thing. You hear the ones that are like, you know, I never had this before, or I never had a man who was like this, or who showed me this, or was patient to me, or was listening to me, or something like, you know, something like that.
Cater my needs.
But how long are you going to be trying? Because if you keep saying, I'm trying to change, it's going to go from 2 years, 5 years, 15. 20.
Yeah, you be, because I got
she's still trying. She's still trying after 20 years?
No, I know. And I'm not giving a pass on that neither, but I'm saying many times I feel like there's not even an effort to try. It's I got to be right. I got to win the argument, versus I say the solution I want is really this, but I'm really always going this direction.
Oh, then that's just her. Some people don't want to change who they really are, man.
Cut off the sex, my nigga.
Yeah,
that part. Take it back.
I don't think that's enough.
Sometimes
because
I think her off.
You might be dealing with one that's not really sexually active like that, so it doesn't bother her at all.
Yeah, and
I'm
the
one that's bothered.
And I'm just because now I'm at a point now where I'm just learning about non-hypersexual and hypersexual, and I'm like, damn, they should have taught this years ago, because it was a lot of women. The side pieces be hypersexual, and the man can be chilling, non-hypersexual.
You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of the hypersexuals are all trauma-based people that experience shit. You get what I'm saying? And people don't know that. I would say, as far as a resolution, even from our perspective and being with women, we just got to lead by example. Man. If they see that we got trauma-based things that's going on in our life,
that we dealing with it.
Show them that we dealing with it, but then seek the help and go through with the help, applying the help. So you ain't even, not to brag like, baby, I'm going to therapy. Like let her see, and she'll actually see the progression that you're making, and she may follow suit to that too as well. You know,
Or become better for the next man.
Nah. I mean, then that was the reason why, seasons in lifetime. That was the reason that you done came into her life. And sometimes it hurts, Ryder, but a lot of times if you look at it, we do come in women and make them better or greater for the next man. But it's hard for me to say that because a lot of the women that I done dealt with, it's probably only one that's married. And that's a settling situation, which is sad for her and the man.
Yeah.
But a lot of them are still single.
Yeah.
Different baby daddies, kids, talk to them here and there, and they be saying, damn, I shouldn't have did what I did to you. I shouldn't have hurt you. I shouldn't have did this and that. It's too late now. You know what I'm saying? Now my job as a man of God is to be there for you as a friend. I forgive you. Didn't forget it, but I forgive you for what you did.
Yeah, let me keep sharpening you now that you understand where your wrongabouts were.
Exactly. So I feel like if we lead by example, and then ladies, just for y'all just knowing who you are and seeking to find out who you are. The way to do that first is through God. It's no other way to go around it. You know, we can go to therapy and do all the clinical things of that nature, but there's still the spiritual realm that you have to tap into. That's a higher power outside of counseling, therapy, et cetera, that you got to find within your soul and your spirit. And once you find that and unlock that, man, the rest is history. Because now we got to play by your rules, and that's cool for a man that's chosen for you.
Man,
the truth is only an attack when you out there living falsely.
Yeah, that part.
Man.
That part. I want to serve my wife.
Come on.
You get what I'm saying? That's why I said it took me a long time when I was on the body shop. I'm like, man, women don't rule the world. That was an immature mind of thinking, but it's like shit. When we look at the spec of things and how nations and shit done crumble,
Come on.
they can fuck up a lot of shit. Man. You better have a great one, on your team. You better. You know, and all at the end of the day, fellas, they just want to be loved. They just want to be loved and appreciated.
We just want to be loved too.
But I think that when we do, I think that us being loved, it fuels that. Like it don't feel like work to serve when things are right.
Yeah, point, man.
Message overflowing each other.
That part.
It don't feel like work when it feels like work when you know that you out of tune, you out of touch with one another, or she's just not getting you, or.
That's because when they come into these relationships, it's always a game of chess. That's how they taught.
Yeah.
Get what you can get out of this. Get what you can get out of that nigga. Don't let him play you. If you're fucking him, you better make sure he paying this and that. Now you soliciting. Now you're a hoe. Now you're a prostitute. Yeah. So what we doing? What we really doing?
Man.
I'm gonna say
not growing together.
Nah,
that's what we
15 or 1500.
Yeah,
I'm a second king brother by being that example and like standing on what you believe in. Because you might get a woman that's used to dealing with men a certain way.
Yes,
but
sir.
then when she deal with you, you know she probably like,
she ain't
okay,
never
man,
seen you before.
I gotta keep up the bar if I want to keep this man.
Yeah,
you know, and reassurance too.
Yeah,
that's one of the ones I say that's big is because reassurance. A lot of times why things happen is because they scared to lose us.
Yep.
Like you realize, like damn, like why are you showing up insecure? The deepest root of that is because like damn, I don't want to lose you, and it's the only way that I know how to express it. Not right, and it's just letting them know like, hey, this is the way to lose me.
Yeah.
We got to figure out something else so we don't lose each other.
Expressing the disappearance of the emotions, I feel like it would be very important. That's something that I wasn't doing that I learned that I had to start doing eventually. It's just like, yo, you hurting me right now.
Yeah.
Like on some real shit, you hurting me, and this is how you hurting me. Can we talk about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been in scenarios where I've been like, I feel like we could be better friends. Don't you agree? Yeah. Laying in the same bed. Yeah, I do agree. And then turning over, getting on our phones.
Yeah.
Or one half turning over, getting on the phone after saying that, and just like, all right, I'm gonna go get on my phone because you then went and got on your phone or whatever. Like I'm gonna return your energy with what you giving me because obviously that's how you operate. And if I want to stay here, I gotta change how I operate, and that's never a damn good thing.
Shutting down. Yeah.
So that when you do shut down all the way, that's when everything start popping off. Like, well, why you this and why you that and why you this and why you that? So if we just start communicating these things to them effectively and well, hopefully in the right spirit and the right mind, we can avoid a whole lot of this if they're actively looking to work forward, work and move in progress with you.
Yeah. Speaking of progress, man, the ladies y'all just got to be with somebody that's willing to go through the process with you and grow through the process with you and be able to celebrate in the outcome.
We not all out here to hurt you. We
Real
all
talk.
some of us is out here looking to grow with you, you know?
Yeah.
So plant them seeds. But I think we didn't, you know what I'm saying, cover the bases or whatever. That woman is still fine to you.
Hey, go for it. Go for it, both of y'all. You know,
She can sit on my face, front and backwards.
side piece or bane.
You talking about the?
I'm asking y'all. Y'all the ones keep saying.
Period. If she throw it, you ain't gonna catch it.
I don't know, man. I pray for that sister because I don't know what her and the
full
situation.
story, yeah.
I don't know the full story. There's always
mask.
three sides: his, hers, and the truth. So I don't know. You know, that may be for clout, but I pray that she do live what she's speaking.
Yeah.
You know.
And even if it is for clout, it's touching people.
The COVID mask. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. You know, and you know, prayerfully it touched a lot of sisters that did DM her and get at her to kind of persuade her to fix her situation with her kid's father.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel that's real true sisterhood, ladies. If we about the culture and building, you know, everything was going viral when the child's father was crying and memes and gifts was being
Laughing
made
and shit.
and it wasn't a funny matter. But let's hold our sisters accountable too, as well. You know, fix that situation. We know you attempting to make a viral moment or clout check, whatever the case may be, or you spewing knowledge. But let's start applying it. Show. Let this go viral. You and him sitting down in mediation with your child and working it out.
Yeah.
And crying because y'all finally figured out a solution to the problem.
It is okay to be vulnerable.
Yeah,
Helping each other helps the village.
exactly. That part. Come on. Message.
On that note, shout out to all the sponsors.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shout out to all the sponsors. Y'all already know how this goes every Tuesday, 6 p.m. We here
Yes.
every last Thursday of the month.
Yes.
You're going to get a whole different version of what's going on there, talking dirty. Y'all gotta pull up for that.
Yes,
but
sir.
make sure y'all make sure y'all subscribe, hit that notification bell, keep the conversation going in the comments section. You know how I always say, if you want to come sit at this table, you can that's always available to you.
Yes, it
Contact
is.
us, hit us
Come
up,
on.
and let's have a conversation. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's heal the nation one by one. You know what I'm saying?
Each one reach one. Come
Each
on.
one reach one. Patio PolitiCz, man. I have been the value that allows you the opportunity to roll with me, King Mac Millie. This has been.
J5TH.
This
man.
has been.
Trouble T Mills.
Over in the corner has been.
Kendon.
Way in the back, Jazz. We love you. We appreciate you. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. It's the Patio PolitiCz. See y'all next time.